Hello everyone, this is my live reaction video to the Geeked Week, which is happening in a few seconds. We'll check out the latest Netflix shows and games.
That's what I do love about television, is that you're finding it.
Looking forward to
it's
it.
impacting where you're taking the narrative to other levels.
Let's see what new shows are coming up on Netflix, including games. 16, 15, 14 seconds left.
No, for real. Like, actually, for real. You are the luckiest.
Netflix Geeked Week 2022 has now officially started. Geeked Week 2022. Geeked Week Netflix. This is day 5.
What's up, everybody? I'm Mari Takahashi.
And I'm Jeff Keighley. Welcome to Netflix Geeked Week.
Yes.
The sequel, right?
The sequel.
Second year doing this.
Geeked Week 2022, baby. It's great to be back here with you, Jeff.
I know, it was just a year ago. I feel like we were at Summer Game Fest with our good buddy Rahul, just talking about
that's right.
Netflix gaming shows. This year, though, we've also got Netflix games, and I'm thrilled to have Netflix as part of
Netflix
the Summer
games.
Game Fest
Let's see
this
what
year.
kind of
So shout out
games
to everyone
Netflix
watching on the Game
releases.
Awards channel right now.
And also to everyone co-streaming on Twitch.
That's right. It's not just about me. It's about everyone in the community who's here for the big breaking news.
That's right. All week long, Netflix has been dropping trailers and big news about series and movies. But today, it is all about the thing that we love. It's all about games, baby.
That's right, Mari. And you know, last year when we were here, it was just shows based on games. But today, we'll also be announcing some games based on shows. You guys with us? Plus, some well-loved mobile games are coming to Netflix, and some brand new games from developers like Devolver Digital. It's so awesome to see Netflix in the gaming business. So shows, games, everything you want about Netflix and games right here today.
Which is a lot to unpack. This is the very first time we get to cover Netflix games and this incredible lineup. There's so much, Jeff.
So are we going to start with a game or a show?
That's a good question. We're
I would
announcing
like
a
to
brand new
see a
series
game.
based on a massively popular video game, which doesn't give you a lot, but I'm sure you'll tell us what we're talking about.
I know, it could just be about anything, but it is a world exclusive trailer. You know I love those. Check this out.
Okay. World exclusive trailer. Netflix animated series. A new saga begins.
We're in.
Dragon Age Absolution on Netflix. Coming in December this year.
Dragon Age Absolution. This is exciting because everyone's been awaiting the next Dragon Age game. I think we announced it at the Game Awards like 3-4 years ago. And while we wait for the game, now we get an incredible new show, and it looks amazing. I'm curious about how it fits together, but it's called Dragon Age Absolution.
Yeah, I played Inquisition, and I remember, there's so much lore when it comes to Dragon Age, right? And so I'm really excited where, like you said, where we're going to be plopped in and how all of that lore is going to be kind of spoon-fed to me, because I feel like it's just the best pieces of it, and we're going to get all of those.
And it's been, I think, quite a while since we've had new Dragon Age lore. I mean, it's been a long time since we've had a game, even though one is in development. So it's great that we're getting this ahead of, I think, the game even.
I mean, with Dragon Age, there's elves and mages and Nari, and it's really cool to expand on the Dragon Age series.
Absolutely, and it looks great. That was a nice surprise. I didn't even know that was coming. So great news, and that's not all. Here's a closer look at the brand new poster for the show that we are premiering here on Geeked Week. Check it out.
Who is she?
I know.
Dragon.
Yeah.
That's what's cool is
That's
I love
the
now
poster.
that game companies and Netflix, everyone are thinking about this stuff holistically and kind of introducing like lore and characters, sometimes in an anime or a comic book, before the game. Hopefully it somehow ties in, but yeah, I have no idea who that. Hopefully it's a new character that maybe we'll get to meet in the game, but first in the
Yeah.
series.
I want to know what class she is. She looks like she might be an elf, but who knows?
What's her name?
Yeah, what's her name? What's her backstory?
These are all the things we're probably not going to get answers to today, but I am very excited to learn more. And I got to say, the series looks incredible.
Yeah, I love the animation style too. Everyone, don't miss the rich lore and world building of Dragon Age Absolution. Oh
That's
my
right. We are going
goodness.
to keep our eyes on that. That was a nice surprise, a big way to kick off Geeked Week Gaming. And if you want to rewatch that gorgeous trailer, we just put it up on Twitter at Netflix Geeked.
This next series is sure to be a. Are you ready?
Yep.
Hit.
Oh,
Yes.
we're talking about Tekken Bloodline.
Tekken Bloodline. So it's a series on Tekken Bloodline.
Ooh, I love that it ends with King. So cool.
Tekken, I gotta say, when I was a kid growing up in Canada, I loved playing Tekken in the arcades and then on PlayStation. This is such a classic fighting franchise. It's been a few years since we've had a new Tekken, but now this iconic fighting game franchise is now in anime coming to Netflix, and it is sure to please old and new fans alike.
Yeah, I mean, again, the animation style is so interesting. Today, we have a special treat for Tekken fans, a message from creator Katsuhiro Hirata. I'm so excited to see it. Let's roll it.
力こそ全てだ。皆さんこんにちは。バンダイナムコで、鉄拳プロジェクト、もう27年ぐらい、ずっとチーフプロデューサー、チームリーダーやっております、原田です。よろしくお願いします。これからですね、鉄拳ブラッドラインの初公開クリップをこのギークドウィークで皆さんに初めて公開したいなと思っているんですけども、原作でも実はもう言葉だけで全く描いていなかった風間仁のお母さんと、息子とのこう屋久島でのどんな生活をしているか、どんな
The origins of Tekken,
垣間見えるんです。
how each of the
ここはもう本
characters
当に
became the members of
風間
Tekken.
仁がもし実在していたらということですけど、もう本当に僕から風間仁には一言、いつもひどい目に遭わせてごめんなさいって感じですね。はい、鉄拳シリーズも結構長く続いてるんですけど、実はですね、ビデオゲーム界、このビデオゲームという世界が始まって以来、最も長く続くストーリーというギネス記録を鉄拳は持ってます。そんな壮大なストーリーの鉄拳なんですけども、
Tekken.
それが今回初めて、こういうシリーズのアニメ化されるというところで、きっと原作ファン、そして初めて見る人にも、なるほど、こういう話なんだと、なるほど、こういうことだったんだっていうふうにいろんな発見があるものになっていると思いますので、はい、皆さん、ネットフリックスの、鉄拳ブラッドライン、皆さん楽しみにしててください。鉄拳プロジェクトの原田でした。
That was so cool. Harada, I mean, that's Mr.
I'm looking
Tekken.
forward to
To
this
have him-
series.
That's what I love about all this stuff that Netflix does is Harada's directly involved, as you can see, in building this out and partnering with Netflix to make a Tekken story, which,
Yes.
again, I wouldn't have guessed a Tekken anime would be on the menu, but it looks incredible.
I mean, like you said,
It's
for
coming
the
this
fans
year.
from
Tekken
the
Bloodline is
source
coming to
itself, which makes
Netflix
it
this
so,
year.
so much better. Cool fighting, of course. I think that's all going to be implemented, but it sounds like there's going to be so much more depth to the story. We're going to really get to see Jin and his mother, Jun's sort of relationship and what all of that means for the entire series itself. Very excited.
I was going to say, and I'm sure there's going to be some incredible action as we would expect, and it is so cool to see Harada-san. Good to see you, my friend. Hope he's also working on another Tekken game, but he is an icon in the fighting game community and a badass in his own right, a legendary personality, and of course, legendary sunglasses, legendary outfits. Harada always shows up with style.
Yeah, where can we get the Harada glasses, huh?
I was going to say, we should end the show in our Harada glasses.
We should. Be sure to head over to Twitter for more Tekken news at Netflix Geeked to stay on top of it.
And for all things anime, you know what to do. Smash that follow button on Twitter for Netflix Anime.
Netflix
So if you
anime.
didn't know, over the last year, Netflix has started including a bunch of great mobile games as part of your membership.
That's right. This is a brand new thing Netflix introduced late last year.
Yeah,
and
I've
there are no
noticed
ads,
some
no
games, but I haven't
microtransactions,
tried
and a
playing
huge
them.
variety of games that are constantly being updated for everyone who's a Netflix subscriber, no additional cost.
Here's a taste of the games you can find right now.
Netflix games. Well, these are usual games. They look good by the looks of this promo. Netflix games.
I want that as my theme song. I love that.
It's so good. It's so diverse, and I feel like my Netflix homepage in general looks that diverse too, with the stuff that I watch, and to see that reflected in the games, that's really cool.
To start, we have a few based off of some of the most popular Netflix series.
Our first one is coming to you straight from the fold.
There are no others like us, and there never will be.
You have no idea how much larger a role you have to play.
Shadow and Bone.
Oh,
There we go.
That's right. Shadow and Bone is getting a game, y'all.
Okay, it's
Shadow and
getting
Bone
a game.
Destinies is a narrative RPG with roguelike elements based on the beloved show based on Lee Bardugo's books.
In this game, you play as your favorite characters and journey across the world of the Grishaverse in a narrative adventure to fulfill your destinies.
Along the way, you'll need to make decisions that will determine the course of your journey. It's being created by Chimera Entertainment.
And we actually learned on Monday that the production has officially
It's
wrapped on
coming
season
soon.
2 of the show.
Shadow
So,
and Bone
Shadow and
Destinies
Bone
is coming
fans,
soon.
we are eating good this year.
Whether you're a Darkalina stan or a Melina Supremacy, whatever that means, be sure to follow Netflix Geeked on Instagram.
Okay, so Jeff, you were saying that there's a wide variety of games on Netflix, which is true. And I got to look at your second game today, and yeah, I think this is exactly for you. They finally made a game for your personal favorite Netflix show.
Nailed it.
Jeff, I'm very excited.
What? Too hot to handle. Oh my God. Coming from developer
Too hot to
Nanobit,
handle.
based off the hit, that's right, hit Netflix reality
I
show.
haven't watched this.
It is,
Too
you're
hot
right,
to
Mari.
handle.
Too hot to handle the game.
See,
Not my
finally, Jeff,
taste.
they've been listening to you.
The Twitch chat, I'm sure, is just, I can't even imagine what's going on now in the chat, guys. But here you go, Too Hot to Handle. This is actual real game. It is coming to Netflix.
That's right. And just like Too Hot to Handle, the series, expect the game to feature lots of innuendos and fun plot twists, and of course, romance.
I'm just mesmerized watching the dialogue go out there. Select your outfit. Oh my God.
Uh-huh. The game follows the TV show rules, and the player's goal is to find the best partner by going through episodes and making their own decisions. Basically, their own season. How fun is that?
She's talking about how she sells real estate. I'm reading all the dialogue here as we go on. So, wait, she blushes. How about you, gorgeous? I didn't catch your name. Maybe we should just read the B-roll of Too Hot to Handle for the rest of the show. Anyways, I'm definitely not getting the prize money, I don't think, but I'll try. Yeah, again, out of all the games that are going to be announced today, I will tell you, walking in this door this morning, I did not expect to see a Too Hot to Handle game. All right, well, the show is absolutely insane if you haven't seen it, so if you want to dive in while you wait for the game, Too Hot to Handle is on Netflix, the first 3 seasons right now.
Okay, Jeff, I don't know about
Will
you.
we recover from that, Mari?
No, I don't think there's ever recovering from that.
Season 4.
Season 4.
Get
this
Geoff
guy on the
on
show.
season 4.
All right, well, so now we got to... Where do we go from there, right?
We're pivoting. We are pivoting straight to some badass action.
Okay.
I don't know about you, but my Netflix list is this conglomeration of the Too Hot to Handles, you know, the reality TV shows, and then also like epic, awesome, badass stories. So, yeah, of course we're going to be talking about that next.
Okay, well, we've got some epic stories and even more epic games like our next one, La Casa de Papel.
Okay. I've watched only about a few episodes. I haven't watched
This
this
show is a global
complete
phenomenon,
show.
and now Netflix has partnered
But
with the
it's got
developer
a mobile
Killasoft to
heist
put
game
you behind
made
the
by
mouse.
Killasoft.
Intriguing.
La
This is
Casa
an
de Papel
adventure
is an
game
adventure
featuring an
game where you
original
help your
standalone
team pull
story
off
set
the
in
ultimate
the La
heist.
Casa de Papel universe.
It's
Interesting.
got a cool cell shaded
My
look.
brother
I
would like it.
Yeah.
This,
Are you ready to sneak
game.
by cameras, crawl
And my
through
cousins
vents,
who've
hack
watched
security
this
systems,
series.
and silently knock out your enemies to pull off the world's biggest heist?
Metal Gear Papel, right?
Yeah, that's right.
This is a huge international phenomenon, this show, and it's so cool. Again, it's just like, this is a real adaptation, and I think it's a very stylized take on this game, right? And I was like joking, like Metal Gear, it's like, it's obviously it's a very action-oriented heist sort of game, and this is, you know, feels very strategic too in how you go through it. So it looks like they've got safe cracking and everything.
That's right. Safe cracking, lock picking mini games, shooting sequences, and of course, the heist going awry.
Anything can happen.
That's right. I don't know how they do it so quietly. I just feel like I would make so
I feel
much
like every
noise in
game
the
has to
vent.
have some kind of vent, right?
Yeah, you got to have the vent system.
Vent crawl.
There's all of this and much, much more in the game based on La Casa de Papel.
Now, speaking of classic Netflix shows over the past few years, we all remember when the Queens Gambit inspired a chess revolution.
That's right. Everyone was watching that show, and then everyone was playing chess.
Chess isn't always competitive. Chess can also be beautiful.
Now you can enter Beth
Queens
Hardy's world
Gambit.
because there's a new game coming out from developer
Queens
Ripstone.
Gambit chess
inspired
coming
by
to
the
Netflix
Queens
from
Gambit
Ripstone.
series.
That's right, and it's not just a chess board. We have the first ever look at the trailer for the game. Let's check it out.
Interesting chess game. So it's all based on playing chess. Strategies. Develop a master and master your skills. Historic. Test your opponents. 4 people can play. Maybe it's multiplayer, complete online. Maybe it's a multiplayer game too. Or just a single player. The Queen's Gambit chess.
This game serves as a love letter to the series. You can really see it with the aesthetics already. You can play competitors online, like we just mentioned, or you can
Competitors,
play
a
against
multiplayer
characters
game.
from the series in beautiful settings.
Learn how to play
Probably how
chess
we
in
would play,
locations
right?
from
Not
the
online,
show.
but just
Just beautiful, relaxing game of chess. You can learn chess with Mr. Scheibel, compete with Borgov, or challenge Beth to matches, speaking of lovely locations, in the park.
lovely.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at all these locations. You can play in Beth's house as her career grows.
Of course, yeah, Beth's house, that's the way to do it. Also, apparently you can go to the orphanage where Beth learned how to play chess. Fun fact.
And how about Las Vegas? Because that's where she ultimately faced her test.
Little Vegas chess game at the bar, sure.
Yeah, and plus, there's tons of puzzles and challenges to keep your skills nice and sharp.
Check.
Checkmate.
Check it
Queen's
out.
Gambit chess
If you
is
want more
coming to
info
Netflix
on how to play
soon.
the Queen's Gambit, check out Netflix
Interesting.
Geeked on Instagram.
Oh, I'm excited for
Geek
this
Week,
next one.
Oh my
Netflix
God, last year we
2022.
had
This
so
is
much
my
fun
live reaction
talking
video
about
to
this,
it.
and now it's back.
Kindly
That's
like
right.
and
Next up, we have a
share
show
this video
based on a
and
game
subscribe to
based
my
on some
channel.
old-timey cartoons, if that gives you a little bit of a hint.
And it's Knockout!
Yeah.
Cuphead? Is this Cuphead? Cuphead. Yeah, Cuphead. The Cuphead Show.
Oh, get that Cuphead. Oh, shut up.
The Cuphead Show. Oh my
The
God,
Cuphead
this is
Show
honestly one of my favorite
is
shows.
now
Yes.
streaming on Netflix.
I love the game. The new DLC, Delicious Last Course, is actually coming out later this month. We just showed some stuff off the Summer Game Fest for that. But this show is so fun because the characters
The Cuphead
actually
Show
have
is based
voices.
on the
Cuphead
video
is always
game
getting
Cuphead by
Mugman into
Studio
trouble, and it's just-
NBHR.
It's so delightful, and I love that they're little snackable episodes. They're like 10 minutes long. I have so much fun watching.
And there's nostalgia in the way that it is animated, of course, but it's also fresh. Gosh, it is so good, and the music is so good. Oh yeah, I
No, it's like
not say enough
it
good
brings
things.
so much more to the Cuphead lore when you play Delicious Last Course. I think it's going to mean that much more to you now because we've watched these episodes. The thing also is that Cuphead is a very difficult game, so I kind of like that you can just watch this show and not have to worry about dying every 15 seconds.
True, but the same amount of screaming as me playing the game. I mean,
Screams of joy, though.
screams of
laughter,
joy
right?
and laughter. Yes.
Now, if you guys love the Cuphead Show like me and like Mari, well, get ready to double down. Check this out.
Gosh, fellas, I'm sorry I got you tossed in the Who Scout,
The Slammer. The Crowbar Hotel.
the Stony Lonesome,
The Convict Condo.
the old Hooba Dooba.
I'm here for the soul. Let's make it snappy.
Fat chance.
Wait!
Now let's scram and catch that picture show. We're shoving off.
La-di-da.
Who's the host with the most? You are, you handsome devil.
Bite your tongue, or be sword will bite it for you.
Well, you can bite it or I can bite it, but either way, it's gonna get bit.
Let me introduce you to some friends.
We're a couple of hot tomatoes. Mum's the word. It's a secret. Here goes nothing.
Is this show for kids? It looks like it's for adults.
Spill the beans.
We're just a couple of dum-dums. Sip it, ding dong. She don't gotta know we're a couple of dum-dums. Oh, nuts.
That was swell. Neat.
Ah, banana royal.
What incarnation?
Dynamite. Beat it.
Jesus, boys, it's the cops. Hello, fellas. Toodaloo.
Coming on the
There we
19th
go.
of August
August
this year.
19th. I think that's an announcement of the Cuphead Show. And I love that Miss Chalice was in that clip because she's the new playable character in the DLC that's coming out in a couple weeks.
And we were left off with season 1 being like, what else happens with her?
Yes.
What's gonna happen? Oh my goodness. Yeah, and we saw some return characters in there as well. Yeah, the voices are so
No, I
good.
said that, like, those characters, you play the game and you don't really think about what they would sound like in real life. And then
Yeah.
last year we first met the
So right,
characters and we
so
heard their
true.
voice. I'm like, it's just so perfect. It's exactly how you'd want them to sound. They have so much fun with each other. And yeah, the fact that we got the first season earlier this year and now the next batch of episodes coming in August, yeah, I'm so excited about it. It's so authentic, as you said. Like, this is exactly what I want Netflix to be doing more of, is adding lore to these gaming worlds, and Cuphead itself is such an amazing series. So yeah,
Yep.
very excited.
And if you're anything like us and you're craving some more throwback animation, old-timey music, truly just demented adventures, the Cuphead Show is streaming right now on Netflix with more episodes on the way this summer.
That's right, August.
It is
All right,
streaming
that's
right
one of
now
the
on
biggest announcements
Netflix.
of
More
this show for
episodes of
me.
the Cuphead
And stick
Show are
around
coming
because
to
later today,
Netflix soon.
the cast and showrunners are doing a table read for a brand new episode of the Cuphead Show right here on Geeked Week.
So fun. All I want to hear is more of roll the dice.
Roll the dice.
Netflix has been partnering with some of the best indie devs out there, and we're going to give you an exclusive look at 3 new titles.
All right, first up, I mentioned earlier indie games. This is one that I'm very, very excited about. It's called Lucky Luna, and it comes from Snowman, who you may know as the
First
company
look,
behind games
Lucky
like
Luna
Alto's
from
Odyssey and
developer
Skate
Snowman.
City. Let's see what they've got. This is a beautiful, original, brand new game for Netflix. Check it out.
Lot of pixels there. Cast away from home. Embark on a journey. To uncover Luna's past. Lucky Luna.
So perfect, and this is what I want more from Netflix, is completely original games, looks tons of fun, has that old school feel to it.
Yeah,
it
that
feels like.
8-bit vibe.
I'm very, very excited this is going to be coming to Netflix and that we got to announce it.
Yeah, and a little bit more about it. It is a journey written in the stars.
Hidden dungeons, mythical temples, mysteries of the past. That all kind of qualifies any game to be on my list of something I want to play.
This story is inspired by a Japanese folktale called
Lucky
The
Luna
Tale
is
of the
inspired by
Bamboo
the
Cutter.
tale of the
Over
bamboo
1,000
cutter.
years later, it's a game which is so awesome. My dad used to talk to me about this story. It was like
Really?
a
The
bedtime
bamboo cutter?
story. Yeah, I'm assuming it's the princess who is part of the moon. Like she's one of the moon. I'm piecing it together now. It's a beautiful story.
You're like
It's
an
gorgeous.
expert on the bamboo cutter story.
Well, I don't know. I'm an expert only if
Interesting,
my dad said the story right. And if I was
Story.
listening correctly as a kid.
He wouldn't lead you astray. Yeah, I love though is that this is something that's not like there's already an anime of this on Netflix and now they're making a game of it. Like this is a completely original experience, and it's a vertical platformer without a jump button. Keep that in mind. So you're swiping to move Luna as she plunges deeper and deeper through ancient temples and lost ruins, which is a genius way to adapt the usual console kind of side-scrolling gameplay. It's got a story mode, special challenge rooms, and an expansive world, but you have to stay focused to avoid traps, dodge enemies, and collect pearls. That's what all those little white things are.
Gotcha. An endless mode has players competing on leaderboards to collect the most pearls or see who makes it the furthest in each of the game's various levels.
Lucky
Endless
Luna,
mode
very excited to announce
would
it is
be
coming this
people
summer.
would be playing this
only on
game
Netflix,
forever.
Exclusive independent game from
Lucky
an acclaimed
Luna coming to
developer.
Netflix
As I said,
soon.
I want to see more of
The
this from
endless
Netflix.
mode
And I'm
would
very
just
excited that we got to announce this and that people get to play it this
break
summer.
the video game world.
Have you ever wished you could explore your dreams and memories?
No.
Never? Yeah, it's kind of terrifying.
Darn. What about your nightmares? Yes.
Yes.
Desta, The Memories Between,
Desta, The
is a
Memories
turn-based
Between.
strategy game that's a mix of Into the Breach, Hades, Inception, and Dodgeball. Those are four things I would not think necessarily fit together.
Yeah, no, especially the last one.
Yeah, Hades, Dodgeball, Inception.
Yeah,
Into
what
the
are we
Breach.
talking about? Well, in this, you overcome broken relationships and a tragic family event all through the medium of a surreal and exciting ball game. Let's take a look.
Nice music.
Since I've been home, I've had such vivid dreams. Memories of people and places I've struggled to return to. I'm searching every night, trying to understand.
Looks
Those
more
words
like a
left unsaid
strategy
stand in
game,
my way.
like building a world game.
But I
Kind
think
of
I found
like
a
The
way through.
Sims.
Let's see how far it takes us.
Desta, The Memories Between.
This comes from a really acclaimed developer in London, Us2. Dan Gray is one of the guys there. I know him well. I've visited that studio, and these guys have done a lot of really acclaimed independent games. And here's, again, a brand
Explore
new
your
game
dreams and
which
memories in
has been heard
Desta,
on
The
surface,
Memories
like,
Between.
unlike anything else out there. Desta, The Memories Between.
I'm a sucker for isometric viewpoints in games, and just like you said, really unexpected things that's mashed together.
And you said isometric. These guys did Monument Valley, which was such, classic, incredible
Okay,
indie game.
that's
Had that cool,
interesting.
everyone remembers that game a couple years ago and the sequels, and now they've gone on to do a bunch of other really interesting, unique games. This is another one, which is, fully original story made by an acclaimed indie developer and coming to Netflix. Desta, The Memories Between, has a roguelike structure, so the enemies and the abilities change from run to run. So
Desta is coming to Netflix from
Be sure
past
to check
2
out this
games.
game when it launches later this year. All right, I feel like indie game cred does not get any better than this one, Jeff.
Oh, wow, you're setting up something pretty big here.
Oh, yeah.
All right, well, let's take a look at some games that are coming to Netflix from the one and only Devolver Digital.
Devolver
Let's see.
has an incredible eye for stylish,
Netflix
exciting
is
games across all
taking
genres.
a step
They
into
absolutely
the
do.
world
They
of
always have
gaming.
Fun, crazy, unexpected games, as you said. And now we have not 1, not 2, but 3 games coming to Netflix from Devolver.
First up, it is Reigns, 3 Kingdoms.
The original Reigns took off as a game that could be described as Tinder for monarchs.
I love
Sure,
that.
I'll go with that. You run your own kingdom, making tough decisions that have rewards and consequences, meeting other characters who can change your destiny with merely a swipe.
I mean, isn't that what you're doing with Tinder?
There you go. Also coming from Devolver, we have Terra Nil, the strategy city building game with an emphasis on the climate
Yeah, city
crisis.
building game.
This is nice to see, right?
I used to play
In
city
Terranil,
building
it's your
games
job to turn a barren wasteland into an
like
ecological paradise.
Pharaoh. I
with
remember
flora,
playing
fauna,
Pharaoh.
wind turbines,
It was a
and,
good
wait
game.
for it,
And I tried
water
playing The
pumps.
Sims.
Water pumps. We love our water pumps.
I didn't have
Each piece
that
of
much
land
fun
you
playing
turn
The
into a
Sims,
lush
but it was
paradise will give you points.
Well, that's
good
just
fun.
lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I mean, warms my heart. And once you've successfully saved the environment, thank you, you turn the remaining buildings into an airship to leave the beautiful wilds to nature.
Oh my gosh.
You wouldn't
That's
expect that, right?
altruistic.
I feel like we're kind of
beautify-
spoiling the game, aren't we?
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's a lofty goal to want
to your
attain.
airship?
Yeah.
And then to beautify it, and then to be like, you know what? You're better off without me.
When you say airship, do you think
gosh.
that's like a big blimp that you get to take off in? Or do you think it's like
No, I'm thinking like
spaceship, like SpaceX rocket?
probably more that, and it's probably not steampunky if
Yeah.
we've got wind turbines and things like this.
True. See, these are all the things we're going to have to find out in Terra Nil.
And then finally, from the creator of the award-winning Downwell, it's Poinpy.
Poinpy. This is
You're
my,
from
I think this might be
Devolver
my
Digital.
favorite name
Poinpy.
for a video game of
I
the
don't
year
know
so far.
Poinpy.
Poinpy.
what
I
this
mean, I just
game
love to
is.
say it. Poinpy. Everyone in chat right now. Poinpy.
Poinpy. Poinpy.
Type it.
Hashtag
Poinpy.
Poinpy.
That's right. Exactly.
I mean, get ready to
Hashtag
dodge
Poinpy.
adorable baddies and feed the blue beast. Yes, the blue beast. That's hot on your heels.
That's all coming in Poinpy. We have the first official look at Poinpy.
Okay,
Big
spam
exclusive for
Poinpy
you.
in
Let's
the.
check it
okay.
out.
Let's check it out. Poinpy. From the creator of Downfell. Bounce. Collect. It's like collecting coins and stuff. Crush. Feed the beast. Before the time runs out. Yeah, it's more like a mobile game. That's
You know
right.
that the beast was gonna be so cute.
This is a beast. Is Poinpy? What is Poinpy? Is Poinpy the character? Do we think?
I think Poinpy might be the character.
Is
The
that like
blue
a
beast
class
is.
of character? Like is Poinpy a specific character? You think Poinpy is like a species?
Oh, a species.
You look at
or a
that. Look at that art.
character?
I'm like, it's unclear to me. Who are they all?
Who
are
or
they
what is
Poinpies? That's
Poinpy?
like the plural of a point.
I feel like Poinpy must be the character. I mean, it's got a hat and stuff. You know, it's an established
That
person knows it.
individual eye. That's Poinpy. There's
Right.
only one Poinpy.
There's
in
only
the
one
world.
Poinpy, or is it? I don't know. Many Poinpy.
It's
Feed the beast though, and then it being a cat. I feel like most pet owners would be like, "Yeah, I need to feed the beast."
There's a lot of Poinpy. We need the Poinpy wiki. Can someone start that up right now and start to figure this out? I can tell you, this game, I'm sure, is going to be very addictive. The more you play, you keep going higher and higher up in the world, and the game, of course, gets harder and harder.
Yep, bouncing all over the place, grabbing fruit for the beast across randomly generated areas filled with creatures and special abilities, plus puzzle mode and endless mode, and even more.
It looks absolutely great, though, and tons of fun. And Here's the big announcement. Drum roll, please. Point P is available right now.
That's right.
Music.
Surprise!
Shadow drop.
Netflix members around the world can play it today. Just
Let me
open up
check
your
it
Netflix
out.
app on your
Point
phone
P.
and search for Point P to download it and play it right now.
The Summer Game Fest sensation, Point P.
Point P.
Download
Let me check
and play
it
now.
out.
That's so fun. And that's what I love about, Netflix is this stuff is launching all the time. And their new
There's
games
no
are
Point
constantly
P on
showing up
my
in the apps.
Netflix.
Surprises.
Yep, that's right.
Not on my Netflix
To
account.
say that Dota has taken the gaming world by storm over the past 2 decades is
Maybe
a
it's
massive
only available in
understatement.
the
Jeff,
US.
You've been to the international, right?
I have a couple times. I went to the first international that was actually in Germany back in the day. And then I've been a couple times up to the international when they did the Key Arena, which is now Climate Pledge up in Seattle. And it's such a sensation. I love, all the amazing teams that have come a part of it. And even last year, we had a couple of Dota teams that were nominated at the Game Awards from Ukraine, of all places. It's a truly global game and such a phenomenon. Valve's done an amazing job with it.
So exciting being in an esports arena.
Absolutely.
My goodness.
Yeah, and Dota, people love the lore and the characters, and the game has an absolutely massive fan base. And the lore has been brought to life in the original series, Dota Dragon's Blood.
Free yourself. Your time has come.
Dota Dragon's Blood.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, this was when this first season came out a little while ago, and Dota fans were eating good. And I understand we have something special for the Dota fans right now.
Dota Dragon's Blood.
I believe I've been targeted.
These are like little
I'm sure it's nothing
snippets.
personal.
The arrow is headed right in my direction.
These are
but I don't
trailers,
release
little
all the
promos.
details right now on Dota Dragon's Blood.
Dota
which
Dragon's
set
Blood
in a
is based
fantasy
on
world
the
of magic and
Valve
mysticism. The story
video
follows
game
a
Dota
dragon
2.
knight, Davion, who
Valve,
hunts and
for his
slays
word.
dragons to make the
I couldn't
world
read that
a
properly.
safer place. Is it a safer place if there are fewer dragons in the world?
I don't know.
I'm not sure that's necessarily true, right?
And not if you ask the dragons.
Exactly. I say we need more dragons in this world. Anyways,
Based on the Valve video game Dota 2, Season 3 of Dragon's Blood is coming to Netflix on
August 11th.
oh, that's exciting. So
August
for
11th.
Dota, we've got lots of cool stuff happening in August with
That's
the
right,
Cuphead
Cuphead.
show.
What
But
was
right
that?
now,
August 11th. Who
we've
was
got
saying
Point P. Have you
August
guys finished your
11th?
Point P download? I was going to say, it is available right now. Now for something completely
Who was that?
different.
How about something
August
as thematically far from Dota as possible? Something completely, I don't know, adorable.
Are we announcing Point P2 right now?
Point B2 happening right now, downloadable.
Yes. Here's a palate cleanser, guys. Roll it.
It's a typical mobile game. Unleash your wild side. Wild things, animal.
You know, I have to admit
Animal
something.
Adventures.
When I saw this in the script after we'd done Too Hot to Handle. I'm like,
This
wow,
is
things,
like
is this
the
Charlie Sheen
bejeweled
movie coming
Amazing.
again?
mobile
Yeah.
game.
Like,
Oh
you're just like
my
completely different. Like, how
goodness.
risque are we getting? I'm like, no, we're going to Wild Things Animal
Wild
Adventures.
Things is
All right.
coming soon on Netflix.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for these types of games where it looks like it's a match 3 and then you beautify your area. I love these kind of things.
Look how cute that elephant is.
Yep.
Now, what's cuter, Point P or the elephant?
Oh, man.
Poll in the chat, guys. Come on.
Poll in the chat.
No, the Wild Things are in trouble and they need your help, guys.
In Wild Things, you help these cute beasts restore their wildlands by playing games
Help
and
these cute
re-beautifying
beasts
and
restore
restoring
their wild
environment.
lands. Okay, this is not from my end. This is from
And
the
to help.
YouTube
Who
channel
wouldn't
that I
want
am
to help out
streaming
these
from.
Adorable little creatures. Help them save all kinds of places. Lush forests, tropical islands, and icy terrains. And they need your help very soon.
Very soon, yeah. Because you can download
Coming
Wild
later
Things on
this
Netflix
month.
later this month. I feel like we need a calendar. Should we get a
I
calendar?
was going to say,
out?
Point P today,
Mhm.
later this month, Wild Things,
Yep.
August.
Dota, August, Cuphead. Then who knows what's beyond that. All right, well, next up, an animated series based on an absolute gaming icon.
That's right. We're talking about Sonic
Prime
and
is a new
we've got some
animated
very
series
exciting news
based
from
on
some
the
of Sonic's friends.
hedgehog you
Let's check
know
it
and
out.
love. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Whoa.
Sorry, Big. Sorry, Froggy. Can't chat. Gotta go help our friends.
No problem, Sonic.
I know what you're thinking. I'm good.
Sonic
and
Prime.
powerful, apparently. Jealous?
On Netflix. Coming soon.
Sonic has had a big year.
He's got a schedule. He's got no time for anyone.
I mean,
gotta run.
how could you have time when you've got the movie, the new game, Frontiers is coming out later this year,
He's
and
got
now
his agent on the phone.
Sonic Prime. I mean, Sonic's a pretty big deal these days.
Absolutely. Sonic Prime is the hedgehog you know and love until an incredible twist thrusts Sonic into a new adventure.
The new series features a reinvented cast and Sonic like you've never seen him before, where the fate of the multiverse rests in his gloved hands.
This time, Sonic's adventure isn't just a race to save the universe from Dr. Eggman. It's a race to save, dun dun dun, his friends.
Honestly, I think Sonic's kind of taking his friends for granted, if I have to be honest with you.
Ooh, that's a hot topic. I mean, how could you take Big the Cat or Froggy for granted? I mean, come on, Sonic.
We're getting into Froggy. Wow. We're getting deep into Sonic lore. All right. Well, we're going to find out what happens to Sonic, Froggy, and all his other friends when Sonic
Will
Prime
hit Netflix later in
debuts
2022.
only on Netflix.
Okay, so back to the
Geek
games.
Week,
We
Netflix
debuted some today based
2022.
on Netflix shows.
This is my
saw
live
some fresh
reaction
ideas
video
from
to
brilliant
this
indie
event.
studios. I mean, what's next, Jeff?
I think we're going to take a look
Kindly
at a
like
few
and share
games
this video
you
and
may
subscribe to
recognize.
my
They're making
YouTube
their
channel.
mobile debut only on Netflix. First up here is Raji, an ancient
It's
epic.
ancient,
In
it's
this
epic,
game, you
it's
play
Raji
young
and
Raji,
ancient epic.
chosen by the gods to stand against a demonic invasion.
Her destiny? To rescue her younger brother and face the demon lord. Everyone say it together with me. Mahabalasura.
Mahabalasura.
Oh.
Yeah, see? That's the toughest
Mahabalasura.
word of the show, guys.
It's going to be a blast to play. Coming from
Raji
Notting
and
Head
ancient
Games
epic coming
later
soon
this year.
from
Mark that
Notting Head
calendar.
Games.
Now let's take a look at another celebrated indie coming soon to Netflix. This is Spiritfarer.
Build your boat. Okay. You have to build your boat in this game. Interesting concept. This looks like a fun game to play. I must play this game. I would love it. Learn how to say goodbye. Here we are. And this is on Netflix. It's a Netflix game. Doesn't look like a Netflix game. It has a nice feel to it.
All the steps one takes to move on.
Spiritfarer. Building a boat game. Very interesting.
That was so much to unpack. It started with like, oh, okay, cool. It's crafting, and there's mining, there's building involved. Oh, okay, it's like got some 2D scroller type of elements
Spiritfarer
to
is
it.
coming
It's
to
like, learn
Netflix
to
later
say
this year.
goodbye.
Yes, death is a theme in this game, which came out a couple years ago on Xbox. This developer, Thunder Lotus Games, is up in Canada.
Spiritfarer from
and
Thunder Lotus
it's
Games.
a beautiful game, as you said. Like, there's a lot to unpack. There's a lot deeper than you'd think. Spiritfarer is the coziest, sweetest game about, yes, dying, now available for the first time on mobile. I never thought I'd ever say that.
That's a really good way to describe it. My gosh. You play as Stella, ferry master to the deceased, a spiritfarer. Build a boat to explore the world, then befriend and care for spirits before finally releasing them into the afterlife.
There's so much going on, as you said,
It's a
in this
nice
game. You can
concept.
spend relaxing quality time with your spirit passengers, create lasting memories, and ultimately learn, as the trailer said, how to say goodbye.
That's so deep. My gosh.
It's a beautiful game, very thought-provoking, and has never been on mobile before, but now it's going to be.
There you go. It's such a unique and creative concept for a game. So no wonder it's been so popular. I'm gonna stop sleeping on it and I'm gonna play
Vote
it.
for
Okay,
Spiritfarer.
well, if
Let
you're
us
looking
know
forward
on
to
Twitter.
Spiritfarer, like Mari,
Netflix Geek.
let us know over on Twitter at Netflix Geeked.
It is so exciting to see all of these legit mobile games. I mean, how crazy to go from mailing DVDs
I
to
don't play
getting
mobile
video
games, I play
on your mobile
Xbox
device.
games.
I mean, what a glow up.
But some of the mobile
It makes you
games
think,
are
like,
fun.
what's next?
This one
Mhm.
would be
Yeah.
fun to play. I will
Well, now we're going
try
to
to check
head
this
on
one
over
out.
to Wallachia for a very special Geeked Week announcement.
Don't listen to her, Richter.
I have no choice.
There's always a choice.
Sorry, Richter. He knows you kill vampires.
But I pray for you.
I'm so sorry.
So part of you has died.
We're looking for someone called Belmont.
That was interesting. Only on Netflix.
Castlevania's back.
Did I hear Richter?
Yeah, I think you did. I mean, I feel like Castlevania really was the OG Netflix gaming show, if you guys remember
It
when that
set the
started.
bar.
Exactly. An
And
incredible,
so high.
exactly. An incredible franchise we all know and love from our childhood. Done so well on Netflix. And now
Castlevania Nocturne
is
is the name of the new Castlevania series coming to Netflix.
It'll focus on Richter Belmont, a descendant of Trevor and Sypha and Maria Renard during the French Revolution.
Castlevania Nocturne is currently in production, but be sure to get all the latest
Currently in
updates
production
on that
with
new
Powerhouse
series right
Animation.
over on Twitter at Netflix Geeked.
My gosh, we're good.
Simpatico. All right. We have covered so much today, Mari. Does that mean we're like at the end of the show?
I don't know. Don't say it's so, Point P.
I was going to say, there may be a Point B surprise. Right?
Yeah, there's a ton more coming, though, actually.
That's right. Hard to believe, but by the end of this year, there will be over 50 different Netflix games.
Wow.
So many games. I mean, games on top of games on top of games. It is so exciting. And here's a taste of everything else coming our way.
Let's see. There's something new on Netflix. Netflix games. Amazing. Casa de Papel. Lots of games. Chess game and arcade games. Play something new. Looks fun. Play something classic. Play something Netflix. Test your opponents. So many games. So many games. So many games are coming on Netflix games.
Wow, it's amazing in a year how far Netflix, even half year really, how far Netflix has come. And I was excited to see a lot of those indie announcements today. Clearly, games are going to be a big part of Netflix moving forward, and also gaming series. So we had a jam-packed day. I can't imagine what Geeked Week 23 is going to look like if we're on this kind of clip.
No, it was a lot today.
Next
and
year,
so much
the
to look
Geek
forward
Week
to
will
as
be
well.
amazing.
It was. And while you're waiting for all of the new ones to drop, there are tons of free games for you to download right now, such as
Point P.
Point
See, guys,
P.
we're driving record number of Point P downloads. All right. Well, I'm going to do that right now because that, folks, is our show, and that's Geeked Week almost. There's still a little
Almost,
more, right?
yeah, that's right. Don't go anywhere because even though the debuts are done, we're finishing Geeked Week with a bang, of course.
Up next, the cast and creators of the Cuphead Show are doing a table read of a brand new episode which hasn't even hit Netflix yet. Another Geeked Week exclusive.
We're going to be watching that for sure. And then we have the star
this
of
must
Resident
be the
Evil
end.
live at the Twitch Gaming
Kindly
Gathering.
like and share
Don't
this
miss
video
that.
and
That's really
subscribe
fun
to
down
my
at Summer Game
channel
Fest.
to
And
support
to top
me.
it all off,
Please.
back here at noon Pacific, join us for a live episode of the Geeked podcast.
That's right. Hosts Princess Weeks and Tessa Netting. Hi, Tessa. Will chop up the biggest news of the week and everything you might have missed.
I sure hope Point P's the big headline of that show.
It better be. Otherwise, we'll have something to say.
Absolutely. All right, so don't go anywhere.
This was fun.
But we're going
I
somewhere.
loved it. I'll play
to
all
download
the games. Not all the games,
Point
but the
P.
ones which
That's
I
right.
find
All right, we'll see you
interesting.
guys next
Maybe
year,
Point P.
Geek Week. See ya.
See you. Bye, everyone.
It is